These cats are hilarious.
You want this one?
He says, yes, I do. How's,
I overshot, so now I'm going after the box.
how's Cap doing?
He's high as a kite.
Nothing better to do on a Saturday night than get your cats high as a kite. Dear God, he's bouncing all over the place. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Saturday. We're at the end of the day, and we decided to give the cats some of the catnip toys. It's actually the stuff that Mark and Rhonda gave us. Rhonda made them, right?
Uh-huh.
Rhonda made them from a few Christmases ago, and
we were up there for Christmas last.
Yeah,
That's when that was.
and they actually, the cats have had several catnip toys, and these I think have pretty much always been the strongest. Which is, and the toys are old. We've had them for a while, but they love them. And we have some other catnip toys. Like that little turnip on the ground is one of the things that was sent in from mail at some point. And the cats really love it, but it doesn't have the same potency that these other catnip toys have. So every once in a while we'll break these out, and the cats basically just lose their minds for quite a while. Like Sagan's just fighting viciously and doing flips. What you doing, bud?
Yeah.
Huh? I got it. Did he get you?
A little bit. I'm not bleeding though.
Yes. Yeah, their claws need trimmed, and if you throw the catnip, you're gonna get nicked. So I've had a pretty good day. I worked really freaking hard in the last few days, so I could finish Fallout 201, and I did. Fallout 201 is finished. And it feels great. And based on the nature of how I did it, I have 201, 202, and 203 all more or less ready, except without any fan art at the end of the latter episodes. And I have the kind of the rough structure for the other stuff I've recorded done. So that's just been looming over my head. And the problem is, there's so much to do, and there's no way to sidestep any of this. It's one of the things Mal and I actually talked about tonight for a while. We had a long chat about where we were in terms of work and how things were going, and things that had been going well and things that we could do to improve. He's shoving his entire face into that box.
There's nothing in the box.
It just smells like it, so he's shoving his little face in there. But we do that every once in a while. We just talk a lot in general, but we talked a lot tonight about, different things, aspects related to work, and then also the stresses that each of us feel in regards to work. And there's just been, an immense amount lately, but some of that comes from the fact that you can't sidestep anything. In a normal job, you might have certain things that you do, and you go to work and you do them, and when you go home, they're over. And with both what Mal and myself do, that sort of thing doesn't exist. You're basically on three tracks. You're either keeping up with work, you're getting ahead, which is good for Stephen Plays or Mal Makes, where we have extra stuff done, or you're behind. And that's it. Those are the options. You're always in one of those three slots. And I've been behind for so long, and it really messes with you. But there's no way to sidestep it. There's no way to say, well, that's okay. I'll just not be behind now. You can't. The only way to fix it is to catch up. The only way to fix it is to work. And when you're behind, because we've been behind on vlogs for such a long time. When you're behind on vlogs, taking on a project, like Fallout, it's very, it's invigorating because the project is cool and you want to work on it, but when you're already really behind on vlogs and you have to actively not spend time doing vlogs because you're working on Fallout, it's depressing. It's very depressing. Because, you'll get a tweet or a message and says, hey, when's the next vlog coming out? And you're thinking, there hasn't been one in a few days because I've spent all my time working on this other thing. and you don't want to disappoint anyone, but you've already taken on too much, which is kind of the story of our lives. And it'll get better. I mean, it really will get better, and it's hard for some people to realize that, because things have been bad for a long time, but things have slowly gotten better. It's very slow, and there's a lot of bumps in the road, and those bumps are things like this Fallout stuff, which is a huge bump, or Extra Life, which was a blast to do, and I'm glad that we made such a difference, but also, more or less killed us for 2 days. So these little things add up, but we're getting there. And in the meantime, we have these guys to cheer us up.
Sticking their heads in boxes.
Seriously, I mean, pet owners know, man. Pet owners understand that, like, one of the biggest sources of stress relief is animals. Just having an animal come to you and want a scratch on the head, or curling up with you, or feeding them and see how they react, or this nonsense. Like, this is just, it's extremely therapeutic for the human being. And
Wait, before you flip it back. Ready, Sagan? Ready?
that is therapeutic. And they're very, very cute. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Also, I don't think we ever formally announced it, but we got PAX East tickets. We're going back to PAX. We haven't been to a convention in 2 years, and we got PAX East tickets. I think it was yesterday they went on sale and we got them. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. So we're going back. I'm excited. We'll talk about it more as it gets closer. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?